have it.
When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
Touchdown, Vandy! Fit it in the window for the score.
That great first drive by this offense capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority #1.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Wilson to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So
racing down the left side. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Evans. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Lost a throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Commodores are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll run it. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd.
Yes. Yes.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
They got me last night, Tina. The crackhead. But I'm going to get them today all weekend long.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
They broke into my car last night. And last night was the first, probably now, I'm going to say like the 3rd time I ever left my work stuff in the car. I left both of my work bags, my computer, everything in the car.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Scott. They make the stop.
Just
a little bit of time to get to that 1st down mark. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
There he goes.
Yep.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I'm here with the pizza
Man, on defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Might as well stick with it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
But if I don't get my laptop, y'all not get hot for the holiday.
1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score.
We told y'all, we're not going to do nothing for y'all. Y'all don't find us. Y'all find us. They don't get it. I'm going to get laptop.
Scrimmage and the ball will stay at the 2.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Hey, that's all. I'm just going to call and tell you that.
That's all the problem.
You feel ready to stuff?
Yes, sir.
You feel over yourself? Okay.
Yeah, that's all the problem.
They've moved it
Curious.
forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and
You
goal.
ain't got no,
Huh?
it ain't like you got it back up something.
And a
Right.
really short game
And
before
then,
he gets a
y'all
whole
really
bunch of
crazy.
company from
You
the
don't score before
defense.
you lay your head.
And we saw it last
Y'all,
week with
the
this
fact
offense,
is,
right?
the
They
back
know
door is
who
next
they
door.
are down here. They're
But
going to
y'all
be
just keep
physical. They
trying.
gave them the
So
football, and what
nobody's
did
getting hot
he
this
do? He rewarded
weekend.
you with 2.
I am going.
Sneaks it in.
Listen, you gonna see
And I
me
tell
on
you
the
what,
kids say the
I'm
TikTok.
not
I'm gonna be
picking
on
a
the
team
TikTok.
unless I got a
They
guy
gonna
that can do
they
something
gonna
like
film
this in
me.
the
'Cause
quarterback spot. I
you
need
gonna
an
be like, oh my
athlete.
God,
I
why
need a
is
little bit of
Black on? I
mobility.
told
Just
you why.
dictates too
You
much
gonna
to the
see me on the
defense.
TikTok.
QB
I think
runs
that's
it
how the kids
percents.
say the TikTok.
You ain't recorded?
Yeah, I call. So when I get home, I gotta call the police. Yeah, yeah. They told me because I was like, do I have to come down? And they said, no, we'll come out to you. So when I get home,
Getting set for the
You
point
don't got
yeah, I'm gonna
after.
record it.
anything. I know one of your biggest things.
And the extra
I'm gonna
point
call
will
Steve
tack
and
another one onto
I'm gonna
this
call
lead.
Steve and what's the
So
name
an
now?
82-yard drive there. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Exactly. But that's okay because they listen. They shouldn't do what they did.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Right.
Let's see if they can
And
get
y'all
something
gonna give me
going
my
here late in the
daggone
half.
computer, and I mean that. Or y'all,
They'll
it
go to
ain't
the
pass
ground.
blocking, it's crack blocking.
And
I'm a
the
crack
defense
blocker all
holds
weekend long.
firm. No pickup
You stupid.
at all on that play.
All right, baby, let me let
They
you
got
go.
nothing on the last play. It's
All
2nd
right,
and
bye.
10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pocket breaking down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Wilson to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
To the ground, he's got it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 18 over UTEP. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Commodores are in the hurry up. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hunt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Got it in the middle. It's Jackson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got his man to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wilson will throw. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. Finds his man. It's Scott. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Commodores decide to punt it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense heading to the field. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wilson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their tap.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The inside handoff. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Look out, he's got room. Lot of room to the right. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Doors.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The throw to the outside is complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
They want that clock to run. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wilson will throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Finds him out of the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Gets it inside the 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to get everybody set, but the clock's still running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they're after him. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So
turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Commodores in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wilson to pass. He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Using his legs, and Scott. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Trying to do it on the ground. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm